not so productive because they can't influence the government. And then the third participants are very senior level scholars in universities, right? They are consulted from time to time. They're knowledgeable about Tibet. They are the ones you invite, right? And you have serious discussions. They go back, and you don't hear much also, because they are not in close proximity to the government, but they are serious, So you hope that seeds you have planted will grow one day, But then, so there are different kinds. But then you mix them up. That's the best if you want to organize a conference, because debate that you see among them is very interesting. And other thing also is that you also learn, from logistic point of view, we can have 2 hours in the morning session, 2 hours in the afternoon session, 4 hours of formal discussion, 8 to 16 hours of informal discussion. Breakfast together, half an hour tea break together, 2 hours lunch break together, dinner together, post-dinner wine and dine together. That's when the real discussion happens, actually, right? That's when you hear, oh, by the way, what you said, I think you're wrong. Yeah, I know, So, and then actually in the last 2007 meeting, I think the first night, they still till 2 o'clock in the morning. Discussion was heated, passionate, sometimes friendly, sometimes confrontational. Next day, I think they still till 4 o'clock or something in the morning, right? Third day, I think they didn't sleep because we didn't have conference, right, on third day, so they had to leave. So, a lot of interesting things happen. So did I achieve something out of this, something concrete? Tibetans are quite result-oriented. End result, not much. But seeds were planted, right? And the most important thing is this. If you study any conflict resolution, if you study any nonviolent movements around the world, according to one source, there has been 50 or so nonviolent movements, of successful nonviolent movements, some at national level, regional level, some at civil society level. Almost all of them have had dialogues. At least the successful one that I've studied have had dialogues, in parallel to all other activities that you do. In short, without dialogue, it seems the nonviolent movement is constrained or has major limitation. Then from that study, I went out and then tried to analyze, and I found that Gandhi, right, he led Indian independence movement. That we'll know. But what is not told, or what is not known, is because the British people, right, supported the Indian independence. Why? It was Gandhi and people like him, when they went to Great Britain, they cultivated friendship. They cultivated relationship with these people. Charlie Chaplin, the movie actor, Gandhiji goes to the countryside and meets with all these ladies and British people, as well as celebrities, and as well as in the officials. That's how it happened. Nelson Mandela, we know that he was in prison for a long time, but secretly he was meeting with the white Afrikaners, right? Martin Luther King, Civil Rights Act was signed by a white president, right? And then Martin Luther King's civil rights was supported by white Americans. Now we have Barack Obama, who made something impossible possible. African American president in the land where white Americans are majority. Why? White people voted him in, you see? So you have to have the support of others, whether you like it or not. And if you want to have support of others, you have to have dialogue, right? And when you have a dialogue, you have to have a forum where two sides can meet. Fortunately or unfortunately, I can claim a little bit that Harvard Forum has been the only consistent forum where we have been having these meetings for the last 10 years or so. It's my small contribution. And now it's mushrooming everywhere. That's the good part. And then if you move to the third phase, the beachside conference, where we'll find the solution. Till then, Thank you very much.
Thank you.